Hi, my name's Ruth. So we're going to go through a body conditioning workout today. So if you've got hand weights at home, fantastic. If you haven't, there's lots of things around the home that you can use. So I've got 2 tins here. So you can use bottles of water, fill them with rice. But if you have got hand weights, you've got higher hand weights, so obviously the heavier the weights, the harder your workout's going to be. But we can make do with these. Okay, let's get that body warmed up. So first of all, feet hip distance apart, and we're going to squat down, sit in your bottom back, keeping your chest lifted. Ground your heels into the floor, pull your tummy in nice and tight. So we just want to get the joints mobile and the muscles warm, ready for the leg to follow. So sit in the bottom back, try and push up through the heels, head up nice and high. Deep breaths. From there, let's take the squat to the side. So one side to the other. So once again, keeping your chest lifted, keeping the core strong, and just stepping the foot out, sit in the bottom back. Deep breaths, power push. So once again, bottom goes behind, squeeze up through the bottom and ground in through the heels. 3, 2, 1. We're just going to step into a lunge. So we're going to step forward into a lunge and then step back again. Make sure that knee just stays behind the toe, just on top of the shoelaces, and press the foot, front foot heel down, back heel elevated off the floor. Head up nice and high. Breathe through. Press and lift. 3, 2, and 1. We're just going to take a step touch to the side. So widen the legs, but try and sit the bottom back slightly as you do it. So tap the foot in, next to the other foot. Reach and pull the arms. Try and really squeeze your shoulder blades together. Get the upper body mobilized as well. So push the elbows behind. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. From there, we're just going to tap the toe behind the other foot, squeezing through the bottom. Once again, pulling tight in the core and squeezing those elbows back. Shoulder blades together and your chest open. Press through. One side to the other. From here, we're just going to pick it up. Hamstring curl, heel in towards your bottom. So you can either do this warm up, or you can just do the general walk around your house, up and down the stairs a few times. Whatever you want to do, just to get that heart rate lifted and the body warm. Push it through, heel to bottom. From here, raise the knee up to the side, slight twist through midline of the body, bring the knee up to the side. So slightly twist through the core, through the midsection. One side to the other, lift and pull. So once again, reach the arms up, get the arms moving as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it on the spot. Just big shoulder rolls round. And we're just going to literally do a walkout. So just going to walk out, bring your body to a plank position, parallel to the floor and back again. Walking it out, body to a plank position, back out. 2 more. Walking through the hands, bring the core strong, and then back up 1 more time. And then back up again. So you should be feeling a little bit warmer. Okay, so our first exercise, we're going to squat down, bicep curl, and then we're going to press those arms up towards the ceiling. It's a nice deep breath. Heels grounded into the floor, bottom sits back, off we go. So we're going to go down, press, down, press. So making sure, so obviously the heavier the weights, the harder your workout's going to be. If you haven't got heavy weights and you do want to increase the intensity, then just add some speed. So push it up. So if your weights are light, if you have got tins and they're not quite feeling it, then just add a little bit of speed up into there. Down and press. So again, making sure you squat, bicep curl and back up again. Release, we're going to do that again, 30 seconds. Shoulders back, chest lifted. Make sure you don't lean forward too far. Make sure you squat with the legs. Use a big muscle group. Okay, second set, same again. So we're just going to squat down, bicep curl to shoulder press. Off we go. Down and push. So strong with the legs. Bottom back, heels grounded. Arms, bicep curl, shoulder press. So once again, if those tins are quite light, add some speed. Add some power to the exercise to increase the intensity that way instead. Or if you've got heavy weights, get those weights up. Down and push. Squeeze. Coming towards the end of the second set. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Next exercise, we're going to do lunges. and you're going to take the elbows back. Make sure your body doesn't lean forward. We're going to press and work the triceps. Off we go, down and push. So making sure the chest is lifted, the back stays straight. Make sure the elbows are back, so if your elbows are here, you're working the biceps. We want to work this muscle group here, the back of the arm. Keep your front knee on top of the heel and bend, push down with that back knee. Keep the back heel elevated. We're nearly there. Keep going, squeeze through. 3, 2, and 1. Release it off. Exactly the same on the opposite side of the body. So the opposite leg, steps forward, chest lifted, shoulders back. Make sure the body doesn't lean forward. Get the body up tall. Off we go. So we're doing tricep kickbacks. So once again, make sure the elbow is back and you're squeezing through the muscle in the back of the arm. Down and left. So a few things to think about. Deep ranges, strong arms. If you are struggling, you can just work the lower half, or if you prefer, you can just work the upper body. So if you're struggling with coordination, you can just work either or. Tummy in, hips forward. Nearly there, 2, and 1. Well done. Next exercise. So we're going to do deadlift. Shoulder blades are going to push together. And we're going to tip down and push back up. Here, press. So you're tipping from your hips, forward and back. If you feel that's too much in your back, you can bend your knees a little bit more. Please try not to arch the back. Keep the back flat. Keep the weights, keep the tins close to the body. Press down and press up. So again, tummy tight. Tighter you hold the tummy, the more support the back's getting. Shoulder blades squeeze together, don't let the arms arch. And release. So again, same exercise, shoulders back. Again, if you're not quite feeling it because the tins aren't heavy enough, then add a bit more speed to the movement. Off we go. So if you want to add some speed, just make sure that if you add that speed, you don't start to do all this. Make sure you're still controlled in the exercise. Down and push. Breathe in, breathe out. So remember, shoulder blades squeeze together. Chest is lifted. Back is nice and flat throughout the exercise. You can tip forward further, as long as your back's staying flat, do it. Down and press it up. And release. Next exercise, we're going to do a squat, we're going to pulse it and we're going to hold the arms out, and as we drive up, we're going to try and push the arms high, squeeze back. So 3, 2, 1, squeeze the shoulder blades together. If you're finding that's a little bit too hard, you can just keep the weights or the tins here, down, 2, 3. So if you can, just make it a little bit harder, squeeze. When you push the arms back, make sure you're squeezing the shoulder blades tight as you can together. And once again, that pulse needs to be deep. Squeeze the shoulder blades. 2, 1 more, 2, 3, and then once again. So obviously arms extended is harder, bent arms slightly easier. Second set, off we go. 3, 2, 1, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Press it back. 3, 2, 1, squeeze. 3, 2, 1, push back. Again, if it feels a little bit too much on your arms, you can just keep those levers bent and then just do a lateral raise up to the side. Nearly there, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay, next exercise. We're going to hold and pulse the lunges. So the arms are going to come out to the side and we're going to do little circular motions. So we're going to try and pulse. This is where you might feel the burn in your legs. So if it does get too much, feel free to release it out. So your lunges, deep as you can, and you're doing little shoulder circles with those weights. Again, if the arms feel too much, just bring them in. You're still going to get benefits out of holding those weights. Hold and pulse here. Again, front knee on top of the heel, just over the top of the shoelace. And release. Okay, so we're going to work the opposite side. So we're going to do that lunge hold, and you're going to do that circular motion with those arms. So we're going to get as deep as you can with the lunge, arms back. If it's too much for your arms, just bring your arms here. We're going to do that circular motion. So deep as you can with the lunge. If it does get too much, you do feel the burn in this exercise. If it does get too much, just release it out and join back in when you can. You need those recoveries sooner. Keep pushing those arms back, chest lifted. Don't let those arms fall forward. Circular, little circular motions. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. Nearly there. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, last exercise, we're going to go into a plank. So you've got the 3/4 option of your plank, and then you've got your full parallel toes to the floor. If you want to make it harder, you can just do those taps out. So off we go. Hold it here, easy version. Tummy in tight, nice and tight. Body parallel, a little bit harder, and then a little bit harder if you feel you want to take it up. Just making sure the body's parallel. Don't let the hips dip down. Don't let the bottom raise up. Make sure the body is parallel to the floor, whichever version you're doing. Squeeze it tight. So if you want to just hold the plank, hold the plank. Tummy in. Squeeze your thighs, but make sure you keep breathing. Don't hold your breath as well. And release. So once again, same exercise. One more time. Same thing, easier option, harder option. Take whatever you need to take. Body parallel to the floor. Squeeze that core in nice and strong. And once again, take the toe out if you want to do that walking plank here. Core pulled in. Easy option if you need it. Just hold it strong. Tight, strong, nice and controlled. Keep taking those deep breaths, get the option in. We are nearly there in the last 10 seconds. Time to squeeze if you can. Nearly there. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, you're done. Hope you enjoyed those exercises. If that was enough for you, you can leave it there and carry on with the stretches. Otherwise, if you're feeling energetic, repeat those exercises again. Go for it. Okay, quadricep stretch first of all. If you struggle with balance, use the side, use your sofa, use something for support. Make sure the hips facing forward, knee underneath your hip, drive your heel to the bottom. So stretching out your quad, front part of your thigh, keep your chest lifted, and breathe through your stretches. Use this as your relaxation as well. Nice deep breath. Change sides over. So once again, heel into the bottom, hip push slightly forward, knee underneath your hip, drive your heel to the bottom. Nice deep breaths. Feel that relaxation in that body. There. Okay, opposite muscle group, your hamstring. So you're just going to step forward. You're going to tip from your hips, keep this leg straight, bend into the leg, hand on that supporting bent leg here, and just tip forward. So to increase the stretch, dig your heel deeper, push that body forward, tipping from the hips, but make sure you're keeping the back nice and flat. So you should be able to feel that through the hamstring muscles here. Lift up, change sides. Once again, straighten leg, heel dig down, tip from your hips, hand on your bent thigh, and keep your back nice and flat. Hold that stretch, feel it running through the back of the leg. Hold it there. Dig your heel down, tip further forward if you want to increase that stretch in the muscle. And release. Let's do the calves. We're just going to step one foot behind, heel down, push forward with the front knee, extend the arms all the way up to the ceiling, stretch up through the rib cage, through the body, extend, press up nice and tall, and then release, change sides, heel back. So once again, press the heel down, bend through the front knee, stretch up nice and high, extend through the body, nice deep breaths, let the oxygen flow through, and release. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. So push your shoulder blades together, hand the lower part of your back, squeeze back, tight, and then from there, holding onto the elbow, just push across to the side. So you're stretching through the tricep and also through the waistline. Change sides, hands on the lower part of your back, and just press to the side. Nice deep breaths. And release. Big shoulder roll round. One last stretch again, tip from the hips. Knees soften, so if you feel this stretch is too much, bend your knees a little bit more, and you're just going to push forward. Tip from the hips. Try not to round the shoulders, just tip from your hips. If you can, keep the legs straight, straighten them. If you need that slight bend, you've got it there. And release. Well done. Thank you very much.